Ay, half a day. Todos hamzo inan si Michael Lujan Bevacqua. Zan esti I finakpo un otro na bonito na sakan para i-class. I-class finot Chamorro Zoom. It is the end of another wonderful year of my Zoom Chamorro classes. We had hundreds of students go through the Zoom Chamorro classes. Some attended one, others attended dozens of classes. If it was up to me, everyone should get a pigigi and Subway sandwiches. You should all be rewarded for your commitment to the Chamorro language. But for the past, ever since we started these Zoom Chamorro classes, it has been a tradition that we end the year with a Kasiyas showcase. And antes de tututuhun esti, before we begin this, what I want to do is just remind everyone why we do a Kasiyas showcase, because I know I know that you have shopping to do, or you have window shopping to do, or you have creditors to run away from. You need to hide the bush cutter because your cousin is coming over, and that's his bush cutter, that really nice new bush cutter. And so there's lots of things going on this time of year. But why are we having a Kasiyas showcase? It is because for many of you, you are learning Chamorro alone. You're looking for community. And that is, for more and more people, that is their experience. They want to learn Chamorro. They don't know why their grandparents didn't teach it to them. And the more they learn, the more excited they are to connect to the Marianas, to the past, to the songs, to the wisdom, to all of these things. Manhuhujung toru esti na question siya sahafati mafanagwizu esti. Why was safati manaizu esti? All of these questions come out, but ultimately, in the learning, it is very isolating. And one of the things, though, is that even though you have passion, though you might have commitment and an interest, there's we always need support. We always need validation. And so one of the things that I learned from those who taught me Chamorro is that when a language has been deprived of its value, when generations of children were punished for speaking Chamorro, when generations of children were told by their parents, no, don't speak Chamorro, you have to speak English, and when a language loses its value, if one day everyone just decides, oh, speaking Chamorro is good, we love Chamorro, that's not enough. You have to find ways to make people feel the value again. You have to find ways to re-infuse na bali tatlu, na gaibali, na guagwan tatlu, ilenguajita. And so there's different ways that you can do that. You can make people who can speak Chamorro, you can make it so there's job possibilities for them. You can make it so that your elders who can speak Chamorro, they are not just bingo addicts or young and restless fanatics, but they are revered elders who have important knowledge, and make them feel special and sacred for what they hold, because it's rarer and rarer nowadays for people to have that knowledge. And for those who are learning Chamorro, we should make them feel supported too. That if they stand up and they put themselves out there and they share a poem in Chamorro, sing a song in Chamorro, that if they paint something in Chamorro, or paint something and then take the leap to not talk about it in English, but try to talk about it in Chamorro, then we shouldn't just give them just a heart emoji or a thumbs up, but we should cheer for them and say, bonito ano, gof maulika ano. And we should make them feel proud because they are bringing value back to the language. And so what I learned from those who taught me was the Chamorro language competitions on Guam make children who can speak Chamorro feel valued, feel supported. And so when we had these Zoom classes, that's exactly what I wanted to do then, was create something at the end of the semester where those who feel, I will have something I would like to share, then that we can all come together and we can all clap for them or we can, I guess in Zoom you give clapping hand emojis or prayer emojis or heart emojis, or you give bibas in the comments. But so that if you put yourself out there, just like, because sometimes some of you might be learning more on your own and you might feel like I got something, I did something, but you're ultimately on your own. But here, after you present something, we're all going to give you bibas. We're all going to give you corazon, sia. We're all going to give you iguanides on mommy. And that's exactly what we need to make people feel like the language is special again, like the language has value. And so, and so that's why we have the Kasiyas showcase. And so it is with this in mind then that we are going to get started today. And so estige y programata. And so looking at this here, we have Siñora Terry, who will be beginning. We have Siñora Rit. After that, we have Ayden, who will be sharing a video with her aunt, Siñora Maria Yatar. Then we have Siñora Jacinta. We have Anna, who has a poem to share. We have Tiffany, who has a painting and also then a story to share with it. We have Siñot James, who has a short essay to share. We have Alexis or Suanu, who has a great song to share, which already makes me want to run out to the karaoke club. And Geronico, unfortunately, is working and won't be able to join. And then we will end with a Novena song, Canta Novena from Siñot Peter. And then for the last part, we will just have a little bit of an announcement and some news from Iprograman Sinipok. And so, si Zeus Masi, Nutodos Hamza Purifanaton Midzo. And in the chat, if any of you would like to just remember, introduce yourselves or say Manunai Sumasagahao, please go ahead. Say your family names. This is the time to do that. But we want to get started now with Siñora Terry, who just took a drink of water. And so Hungan Sumasagaho gidza Arizona un necesitam na siguro na hydrated how Hungan. All right. All right. And so we're going to begin now with Siñora Terry Hungan, who will help get us started. So, Siñora, go ahead and unmute, por favor.
I'm going to do the inafresi. This is really important for me to do. I'm not Chamorro, Chamorro, but my heart is. This was written in 1991 by Dr. Bernita Camacho Dunga. Is that how you say the name? And I think it was later in that era that it became the official Chamorro pledge. And it's devoted to the culture, the language, and our land. So, inafresi. Ginan imas takilo gib hinasoku. Imas takalon gu corazonhu. Zanimas vigo na niña sinyahu. Huu fresen maisazu. Para bahu protehi zanhu defendi. Ihenegi I cultura, I lenguaje, I arte, I hanon zan itano Chamorro. Ni herencia ku derecho ginen as zuos tate. Este hu afitma gihilo, I Biblia zan I bandara hu, I bandara guhan.
Biba, nice, Siñora Biba siya Hungan. And
Thank you.
and of course, Guidze Finetna. So she went first, right? She was first in the fiesta line. It's always a lot of pressure to be first in the fiesta line. So totally and everyone is looking at you, right? What is Siñora Terry gonna take, huh? And then they're gonna judge what you take. They're gonna be like, oh my goodness, she's loading up on a lot of rice. Ay, a day,
Yes,
Siñora
yes.
Terry. But Sidus Masi, Siñora, for helping us get started and with the
Thank you.
Inafresi Hungan Gof Bonito and now. And now Siñora Rit Angoco has prepared something. I don't know if Siñora Rit is here, but she recorded a video. And as part of the she recorded a video, and so I'm gonna share it because I believe she said that she could not make it, Hungan. And so one of the other things nowadays, of course, we often say the inefresi at events. And one of the things that's lovely too, going back to ancient traditions, is magwaifi ikulu, the blowing of the conch shell, the kulu shell. And so, Siñora Rit, who has been bringing Chamorro into the lives of her grandchildren, in particular her grandson Magnus, recorded a video here with her grandson Magnus about how to blow the kulu shell. And so, nihita ekongok si Magnus.
Hafide, Kwahushi Magnus. I'll teach you one way how to blow the kulu. First, you're going to need a shell. Then you have to cut, and then you have to make a hole. So you can do it here, or you can do it at the tip. But simply this part would be way better. Put one hand out and then one hand in. That's how you go. And do it like me. So blow a hole like this. Blow like that, and then you'll get this. Simply, it's hard to hear in your phone, but simply this message is good. So bye, and that's all I know.
Can you blow it one more time?
Bibasiha Hungan. Woo! Hungan. And all right, gua question para Hamzu. Hadzi Gwini Maulig Mangwaifi Kulu. Who here is adept at blowing the kulu shell? Tiguahu, not me. I am not good. Not good. So I am like the people who kind of pretend to be saying the novena. They're just moving their mouth, but they're not really saying it. I am the person who pretends to blow the kulu at the ceremony. Again, my kids tease me because I'll get the kulu out and then I'll just hold it close to my mouth, and then I'll just go like, but I won't really blow it because I'll bring shame to my dojo. Manuli zutsat onra parades on mami dojo. But Sidzus Masi Siñora Rid and Magnus, oh, bonito now. Hungan, and now I'm going to, okay. So one of the things that I really like about the Kasiyas showcase is that students bring all sorts of stuff. And for our next presenter, we have Ayden Yatar, who will be presenting a video that she did interviewing her aunt, Maria Yatar. Hungan, who is a master of Chamorro culture for tattooing, also a musician, a librarian as well, an educator. And so I'm very excited. And so Ayden, go ahead whenever you're ready to share.
Okay. Well, first I want to start by saying thank you to, of course, you, Lujan Bevacqua, for giving us this opportunity to have this Kasiyas showcase for those of us who are living in San Lago or even here on Guahan who don't have a community here to speak Chamorro. I think it's very important, and my Nicolas especially is very grateful for what you do. Without further ado, inon who si Ayden Yatar, Tauta Santa Rita Zu. Okay, familia and Bonik Zu. And here is my video with my Nicolas.
Afade zan mananasi Zu is Tora Samzu, inon who si Ayden, Tauta Santa Rita Zu, zan familia and Bonik Zu. And today I'm here with
Wausi Maria McDonald.
Afade ni Nicolas, kasinyo introducing na may saput favor.
Afade ang tungo na magayit Suriname. How see it?
Yes.
Buenas.
So I'm here with my Nikita today, and we're gonna be doing an interview on her song Makpu. As you may know, my Nikita is a very talented artist, tattooist, musician, filmmaker, all of the above, right? And she's someone who's very, very special to me. So I am very honored to be able to do this interview with her. Without any further ado, let's begin. So, afa mo na interes si How mandandandan, mamatitinas musika.
Okay. Este means mamaisin uno. Mamaisin zu haji muka kaji zu musika. Bueno. Punta primer. Magahit sinanaw dyan si tatao siya manayo zu I anti criado. Anay patgunjun anay patgunjun giza siya na at magaju at magizu I banderan bibig harmonica. Entonces, huwag magizu I gitala sa garchaw I gitala then ingantako makwe. Punta segundo, kuha stories ti. Kada pwengi mangagi familia gizadis tafyuni gima. Mamasunun ham gilu idong kelu guafak. Gihilu I tanu. Pues, mamatan tonam gihilu I putiun dan estrelas. Tiap mam, lalagnos I parintis I bandera niya. Bibik harmonica, dan duru dan dera, dan manganta. Hamilo kui famaguan lo kui. Mananganta ham, bula I agang, dan I baila. Punta tres, mo talafesti. Isakan mit 970, manganta zu I iglesia, dan combida manielum, ufort may cantores Chamorro. Estaba ju idat kinsi nasakan. Ju I just puntas para bio sangoniao. Afatay manu kuya lui isti musika. No maisan ju.
All right. So those Masi for answering that question, Nikita. And for question 2, giikanta Makpu, guaha una storia put kuturan Chamorro dan un zo amti. Hafa uman inspired how fumatinas esti na kanta.
Maisan doors si Ayden Winnie. No, mamaisan ju para apa na I jeguni isti kanta Makpu. Okay. Maka isti didi lo bil utunas I finihun nalum ju I otru mensangan sa sutetera ju este tiempo. Punta primer. Este finihun maalo musika utulaika para I costumbrin inagang halumtano. Tada aprendiz ju musika, pues sin forma, sin finihun musika, umalum ju magi asay za honhu, zan hasanay honhu, upolo pues 2x2, unadanya ne. Zan Paraguahu fit me zan afecta ifihun inagang halumtano. Pues punta segundo, ifinihu mokpu tajo itaki manmatay. Lo taja lokui kinalantin tedu I sai za honhu. Lo u itak nagaha tau importanti malangu gi familia. Taja cell phone, dan internet. Lo tungu magay malangu na nabiha si Tan Catalina. Lugay gizu gi San Francisco, lugay. Pasumano tatiguahan. Anay matuguahan at sa siya that difuntas ta si Tan Catalina. Pues bago punta tres umatalaf. Pues, ana matugam ukumbira isurhanu sa got set nothu. Tadamot niya, kung todo ilasas niya, hutagujo, halum gi halum tano. Sa inagang hao si Catalina. Kung mo kafa para tatsogi, i mahalahang mo para guiza. Pues, kagi mon, pagu istorya, udanderu, makpu, gininsanalo mi inagongu makpu. Entonces namalo jo jo angti.
Okay, so just Masini Nikita for answering that question.
Mm.
And then question 3. Hafo ungof preciso na experiensya mo dyan unzo amti.
Malik, mamaisin jo tres, sti mamaisin. Ungan, istusang anya na ko isti, gusto ko convida jo isuron makpo. Pues lo otro sti, ungan pari ipataleku, ay naman yung gusto sinanaw. Sinanaw, convida ibisina surono sumasakat tatani itindan si akinino. Patgun zu idat sakan size idat sakan size zo pateleku zulo kwe. Cada dia ana makpu sta escola. Umano zu makumbide jan si tan rosa isurhanu. Guiza esti bidanya. Malasa itset no zu. Jan mafanyui zu taimonem besti para famokat. Ilanya gigun famokat hau isalanta. Zagi luluga potas mientras y otro. Tagwanaw kulan na kinahululuhaw gigwaut. No, tagwanaw. Ana pumara inetong zapatos mo, maulik ako. Pues, izuamti, maulik loki si Tanrosa.
So just Masini Nikita for answering that question. Okay, question 4. Okay. Dangin untutuhan mamatinas movie pat kanta siya hafa na tema pa asunto siya para un kubri.
Buenas, tus maasi, Ayden. Menciona 4. Okay. Para mesti para film, musik, ikanta, bandera, apa malago musia. But pumatubis, estino mi impresa na. Hogwarts and tau. Talo biu malum isti fiun triangulo. Ifun triangulo amot aniti. Kulan amot trinity. Esti nisita para un pie amot malagumo. Ai tiu sengangini hao namalangu hao. Esti importante. Lo importante para zanginun kanon seguiste no gua I hotsa. Pues ti fiun hotsa nisita. Pues I hotsa gua triangulo. Kulan punta primer. Biu explica ifun puntadi no I mamai sinzo. Esti fiun teams nalum I finihu I antentonas. Pues no, I triángulo gua tres macabalis para antentonas. Tres. Sa no amo trinity. Uno, I punta uno. Kamagas. Segundo, Atsaguangat. I tres, Naapu. Naapu, importante Naapu sa gininigagaw. Naapu. Gininigagaw, gwini, igiso. Giso, tulani fianiti, I katot, amot todos Zan gagi listay, tafanispe, amot siya dictionaryo. So zangin malagon tungok to amot, ispia dictionary sa gagi agwano. Okay. Pues pago I fihon fihon focal point. Afay focal point. Bionalom I fihon I anti-gagaw. Gagaw. Diyan gua tres cabalis loqui I fihon para sa triangulo. Uno tagam. Dos, Atsaguangak. Tres, Inagan. Pues,
Okay.
Pago,
Yep.
edyo ay fihon bionayo. Sa jangin para usangani alpha mas. Otra story yan si.
It's too many to count.
Tatatempo.
Yep. So just Masi ni Nikita for answering that question. And question 5.
Cinco?
Right? Yeah, 5. Okay. Ko in-inspired I dandan mo, no tattoo mo, pot ko inspired in tattoo mo, no dandan mo.
Buenas. Estime mais in 5. Ko afecta I kanta inaging itatu. Estime soko. Pwede. Sa itatu magahit mo inagang itatamo. Esto usingan na pareho I kanta dyan inagang. Lo beusay inagang para toristi sino no isinanangan para I cultura, I costumbre. Pues hunggan gua facta más but menos. Magahit dyan lokui anay ano malum I isay sa zon hu dyan I hasunay hun hu nage polu dos por dos. Talu nadanya isti dos. Anay hauna mo taigwini. Pues esta historia para otro viaje dispensa. Lo guasti mamaisin para hamzo todos. Este bayu mamaisin. Ko guaha masegweng mo sin piti pat piniti. Asu este, por favor. Pago. Versión na historia este para otro viaje. dispenser to. Ago. Uguay Jahao, Ayden.
Huguay Jahao Loqui.
Ten agradecimiento a todos. Por favor, nita discutir cita. Portugal. Lo hungan. Sen afecto sa lina. Inaga. Inagang para na tinigi tautamo. Gua inagang gwini. Gua kanta gwini. Gua ni sita. Ma-affecta todo duham. Lo parewa todo sila ifihunu na hunayo.
So just Masi Nikita for answering that question, and thank you so much for being a part of my interview for the Kasiyas Showcase 2025. Ondonklo na sa Diyos Masi for everybody listening and being interested in my Nikita's story. As you know, Makpu is a very beloved song by many, and my Nikita's work still from when she started her work at 19 up till now, it has been revered by the community, and we are very appreciative of that, especially her. Thank you all for listening to her story, and if you want to hear more from her soon, don't ask me. Let her live her life, right?
Buenas. Half a day. Todo answer. So we now see Ayden. Bonitas ti patgon ay ti patgon sutetarasta. No, bonito dyan gua sen mago corazón niya. Si Diyos Masi bio extendis ti loqui para abrendin gatong mo numa pananagwi gifanut mo lingwata ginina si Señor Bevacqua. Si Diyos Masi sen agradecimiento para todo hamzo. Este paibio sanganios, esto menciona estilo, antes lo veo menciona tatlo. Este cuestiona, es importante para guau, dan todo lo ham. Ko guahao, este mamai veo mamai sino. Ko guahao hungan, no magahit matsagan mo. Sin piti. Sin puti. Utong na siempre no gua mago. Bonito. Todo. Isen maulik. Nakamaulik. Logwa na biyay. No tisin yung maalik. No, afatay mano no. Get pinitiham. No, ilinala. Gininilinala. Pues, este para hamzu no mamaisin ginini nalomho isaijan mo ihinasonya mo sinya loki no polo dos nadanya dos después no siempre maulik. Dios Masi. Adiós.
Okay.
Hasta aquí.
Adiós, hasta aquí, si Diyos Masi.
Ayde, hungan, si Diyos Masi Ayden, zani ininanya hungan. We're going to move on now to our next presenter, Lo Hungan. I learned a lot in that presentation. So Hungan, Maria Yatar, estaba mega bedadanya. She was doing so much in the community, and then she became a humble librarian, and now she's hard to get a hold of. So I learned so much in that presentation. I was very happy. But Hungan, let's move on now. We have another presentation by Siñora Jacinta San Nicolas. And so put favor, Siñora. Siño unmute Hungan.
Esa?
Hunggan. Hagu por favor.
Buenas. Inaanho si Jacinta Santos Nicolas Toto Asan. Sumasaga hu Giza Florida Pago. This opens with our grandchildren. The opening song is our daughter, accompanied by her dad in our makeshift Chamorro studio. The second song is my husband Martin in his last performance, shown are footages in Texas and Key West, Florida. The closing song has images of our family. Thank you, Kiana, for helping your Nana. Gosa.
Did you? Oh wait, ko na izo ni video, Siñora?
No.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Hago pun share.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
share right.
Oh, phew. Whew. Ileko, oh man. Hunggan. Sinyo and share gizo mo device. Hunggan.
My son's trying.
Oh, okay. Balik. Hunggan. Atten todos hamzo.
It froze. Oh, it's a bit okay.
Oh.
Got it?
No, lo atten todo estina tauta. Okay. While you're trying to do that, look at all of the wonderful people here in the Zoom room. Hunggan, and I see some people who came the first few weeks of class and then disappeared, but are back. Hunggan, ayade, look at you, Christmas Catholics. Hunggan, wow, Atten. I'm not even Catholic, but I just love teasing.
Okay.
And then if you can hear it.
Hunggan.
This song is entitled Album by Flora Mazatlan.
Jacinta, hilig na si Jacinta, malaguso para kwahan, hilig na si Martin, kumalaguhan, tatay kita na Diyos na para kwahan. Tennis mana sikit cuma mainan anak jamu mana sikit cuma main lagi cilu esti ingat cai siapa tosu tennis Neni sejauh hati loa kesu menita hati loto dufina poster Mama fata da uni uno maguaita.
He starts going.
Esta pagui finito mo. Sigia mona tempo para maliit umaguaita Ayden ipang inisentu na tempo utuna sindinega pausa ipinaposta daylight na time na utansa ano todo isturata para maliit femenina uma posta di legna domani utensa ano todo'y sturata para maliit ibigwinayda umatagi para maliit ibigwinayda umatagi
Sen mangyan now. Sen mangyan. Si Zeus Masi Siñora. Si Zeus Masi na un introduce ham nui familia mo. Hungan. And one of the Siñora na hasudunay for the first Kasiyas showcase, one of the things that I had students do is, share pictures of your loved ones and hungan unalatla na espiritu giestinay. So hafanay for a lot of us, why are we learning Chamorro? Why are we teaching Chamorro? Because of things that we love and people that we love, places that we love. And so Sidus Masing. Oh, Ishinentisya, the fields, it was so beautiful. There was so many touching moments. And Megaina man mangina famagun lokwe, a lot of cute kids in that video too. So my magoday meter di masyaw takilo. My magoday meter is off the charts right now. So I'm gonna punch my kids. When I see them in a little bit, I'm gonna punch them out. Because they're gonna get it. They don't even know what it's about, but I'm gonna punch them. So cute. All right. And so, all right, Jesus Masis. Siñora, we're gonna move now to Anna Delamonte, Hungan. And so Anna, do you I downloaded what you shared, but you can also share a screen if you'd like.
You could share it if you have the ability.
Hungan? Okay. All right. So go ahead. And now the folder with it has disappeared. Estige. Okay. So go ahead and get started, and then here it is, Estige.
Okay. Hafide todos hamzu guahusi Anna sumasaga zu Giza, Ohio. So to kind of just like give you a little context for this, my dad, he was born in Guam. He's Chamorro, and he was adopted by a white family in the 70s. So like we kind of don't have that cultural continuity. And so like learning the language is a big part of reconnecting and like trying to reconnect that bridge of continuity. And a big thing in my journey too has been doing genealogical research. And so this poem is, it was for a class project where I did a bunch of like art stuff. I made like sling stones and a sling and some weaving stuff. But that's a whole thing I could talk for an hour about. But so this poem is kind of a letter, kind of a prayer to the family that I like never got to meet before they passed away. So, I familia ku ni mengagi giilengit. Asoka ti manatsungu hit haoni zenpuengi human hasudzu nu hamzu. Hamzu I rason na lotlat zu hukeketsungu I lengua hita zanikotorata. Put fabot es gaihon igalaidihu and talu inapusiha. So you can read the English translation there, but yeah, sainama asi.
Bonito, gof bonito. Sejus mase. Oh my goodness. There's so much, I love it. There's so much Bula Corazon, Bula Guinaidza Esti in this year's Kasiyas. And I think for many of us, that's exactly what we need in the world today. And so, Sidus Masi Anna for sharing that. And I think, Hungan, and showing why, learning the language opens up these types of doors of connecting to family, connecting to past. Sidus Masi. We have Tiffany Borja Sablan now. And so let me open up her PowerPoint. Okay, dispensa. My internet cut out. Okay. So, Estige, Tiffany, are you ready?
Yes.
So,
I was getting nervous a bit because it was my turn and I thought I was frozen. So.
Oh no, Guahu. Internet is. I'm in the parking lot outside of where Makana has a Christmas performance. So, hold on 1 second. Let me. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm sharing sound. Okay. All right.
Okay. Hafide todas hamzu, Guahu si Tiffany Borja Sablan, Tautau sinahanyazu, Giminagahe lau Pagu, Sumasaga Zugiza Oakland. Gidiha siha nai timatsotsu, Mamatina zu ati, Nimuna menyus imelahalanghu, Zanmuna mashihu zuzan ihalehu. Estina Penenta, hu fanunui hamzu pagu, tinakan nasquantus nasakan, para hu nafun hadzen, za esti primet, nat finactinasu, un series to heal. Inina nu putian siha, man matsalapan gilangit, gihilu idza letetzen. Gumagatsang zen un azuzu, pumasese hu gisan hadza nabanda gidza humata. Gi papa igualafon zan kadina guanaiza. Umakala ladzi gi ilasis itanota. Mientras pumazaza ilengit poingi, ihanomta zanitanota. Magwahadzi he ni ama zanenkanu. Iasu hagwahadzi he malat ni hinatsu siha pan malat lagas atsut siha gisada kumata para famatinas palai asu. Zapa esti matu gaf ade na nostalgia. Pa itiempan I pinakgonta. Itatli hu fila nu tangan gumagoti hinasoko siha zanmuna siguro na humitizu kara hu faisen isainas siha para mana siguro na safutzu mientras pumasesehizu gitanota. Flores paradiso. Matanum gitanota, inespepsus itininuk iadota. Mientras gi papa hanam, atsatasi siha, masusungan inapatsa imundo. Lau inasoku siha, matfinantanasu zu, ni metgut na fandishon. Agna nu zupada benahamlu itanota zasigi hagwahu ikrida.
Sidus Masi.
Pinzas Masi.
Sidus Masi. Oh, bonito esti. Ipinentat mo hungan. Wow. Sidus Masi. And I always love it that hungan people, at least once every kasida, somebody shares artwork. Hungan. I think sa megay na kantot Chamorro, there's lots of Chamorro musicians out there. but there's also lots of Chamorro artists and painters out there too. So we always want to support our Chamorro creative artists too. Sidus Masi Tiffany. All right. And so Pago, Siñot James. Gaigihaw Gwini, Siñot James.
Ungan Gaigizu Gwini.
All right. Myla. Myla Siñot.
Okay. Glossy James Salas Espinosa, Tata Ganyites, Pago Somosagadzu, Giza Las Vegas. Pubeo Taitai Tinigihu. Anai hu bisita I te ahu and poengi, historia zu, zan uhu, za antin quentus mami, matu I asuntu pudi tatamotna. Pututu na na hafaisin zu pudi linalahu, husangani na mampus matnya zu nui hemhum, piot I tatamotna. Gi masea hafa na poengi at soka gaigi zu, gi centrin comunidad, I gumagat songu masea manu malaguzu dururu tat kumusinya ginini sentaptin gumazuus asta I gimahu sa tadzak kandit za itzalan humana gi halantanu. Ha faisinzu I get songu hafa hinengeku pudi tatamotna. I leku na representa I spiritun manyanata. I antigun tatagui ni man motu antes dihita gi islata sia. Desde edzu na momentu motu gi hinasoku put hafa na tempo finenina matatu anestesia na historia. Pues ha faisinzu después na zangin ma representasia I tautata ginin antigo na tempo pues hafa na tima aagang tautati. Tiapman después y quentos tahabira gi ocho quentos mami lo esta hatano mi simiza gi hinasoku para huhasu mas puri tatamona. Hutumu na guaha mas na senyenti zan respeto para sia. Lo pagu ti utungu puri minagahi na significacionia. Anai hu manespia gi diccionario nui palabra motna, leknya na put I finenena. Pagu hu ko perpendi mas claro ni mafanaan sia taiguena. Ti pada I man mafotna sia pada I man mafotna sia na tautau antes ti hita. Pues humuzum talu hinasoku gi kontus mami. Ngayon na matutun zanayan na man para. Ko para I finenina na tautau ni motu giza Marianas, pues man para anay man motu I Espanyol. Sinya benti, ti man para. Benti ma presenta I antigo na generacion sia pon na man fotna hit ginin in lenguaje I cultura. Benti I minaanyao nui tatamona I minaanyao pudi pona continua I linalata. Munga man malefa I tatamona zan I man representa. Tana anu ki donklu na respetuta zan I costumbreta. Tana anu I donklu na respetuta gimananyata. Para ta protei I culturata zan I costumbreta. Thank you, everyone. Jesus Maasi Tozusansu.
I dispenses, Siñot. I disappeared for a second. Hello, Maulika. All right, Biba. Hungan. Okay. Lo, hungo kitini tuhun, pues malingo. Oh, my internet is cutting out. Lo, sidus, Siñot. Puripatepmo, hungan. Za, all right, Paugu. Oh, okay. Gof magovzu pada esti na pati. Sa Gikasidza showcase, Guaha Nuevo, Guaha Antigo. Zan Alexis, Suanu Gaigiao Guano. And so, when we talk about Chamorro, what I love, every Kasidza, somebody does something a little bit new with the language. And so, although Tinuebu Esti, the Backstreet Boys aren't particularly new for some people, but for me, the idea of translating the Backstreet Boys into Chamorro and singing their songs is a great idea. And so here we go with Alexis Suwano with a song that some of you might remember.
Buenas todos hamzu, guahu si Alexis Carandang, sumasaka zu Giza Washington, dumankla zu zen mafanyago zu Giza Washington lokwi. Si tatao si defuntu Richard Baza Carandang, tatao zotnya gui. Si nanao si Antoinette Mantanonia, familia Badu, tatao zotnya gui lokwi. Za benai hamzu todos, si zuz maasi nu I pranatitika motna I linguihita. Esti nakanta fanan, I want it that way, as Backstreet Boys, lo hupula I kanta ni I Pino Chamorro. Donkalu si Zeus Maasi, si Siñot James Espinosa, dan I Gatonya ginin luta sa ma azuradzu put esti. Maluk esti nakanta, dan Sinya Manyala Kamzu. Esta. Ungen Hagu Kwafihu Iyun Gwinai Zaku Hongi Anai Lefu Natai Gwen Naui Malagohu Go A Sagutanu Mommy Ti Siñahu Takahau Kamoeletmu Malagudu Tai Gwen now Song and half of Maca Ipinitihu Song and half of Donkulunatihu Sangani Zu Munyama Sangani Zu Tai Gwen now we Malagohu Kokwau Kwafimu Soloha We Zaku Hutumu Go Atrasal Lo Tai Gwen now we Malagohu Song and Hafa Maka Ipiniti Song and Hafa Donkalulinatsi Sangani Zu Munyama Sangani Zu Tai Gwen now we Malagohu Pagu Sinya Huli I Sinya Rekla I Hagas Gwinai Zata Ungen Masaya Hafa Taimanu Malagodu Untumu I Halum Kura Sonhu Hagu Kwafihu Iyun Gwinai Zaku Hagu 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 Unyama Sangani Zu Makari Pinitihu Don't Lulinatihu Munyama Sangani Zu Ungan Tai Gwenali Malagohu Song and Hafa Makari Pinitihu Song and Hafa Donkalulinatihu Sangani Zu Munyama Sangani Zu Tai Gwen now we Malagohu Song and Hafa Makat Ipinitihu Donkalulinatihu Sangani Zu Munyama Sangani Zu Tai Gwen now we Malagohu Tai Gwen now imalagohu.
Nita nai si Alexis Biba, Zen Corazon siya Todueno emojis, because it does take a lot to translate a Backstreet Boys song and then sing it and then put yourself out there like that. Hungen and let's not make any assumptions as to whether Alexis likes that scene from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which is like my favorite scene from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. We will make no assumptions as to that, but that's all that my kids know about Backstreet Boys is that scene from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And so Lo sidus masi Alexis who gof agradeceu gof zahu no. Okay. And so Geronimo had something prepared but of course he is unable to attend Samatot, so he's working right now. And so the last thing that we're going to share, and hopefully it'll come through clear, is very quickly Siñot Peter, Diaz, Zanitza Lunya, Rebecca, they every year they record a video or just a song from a novena. And so they have a short song here.
Myla, Emmanuel, Nasafu Ita Israel, Bulagwiti Nanges Pagu, Mahahalang Nainu Hagu, Magavau, O Israel, Ihutsi Emmanuel. My lagwi hambala hese, la taud ha'ilmerese, Zuti huzungi niti, Itsetanzani biniti. Magofau, O Israel, Ihutsi Emmanuel. My lagusitu sadao, na maguf kwini tau. Tapagi nalungiha, ia tulungi sauniha. Magufau, O Israel, Ihutsi Emmanuel.
Biba, Siñot Peter, then Siñor Rebecca. Hunganan, we are now at the end of the Kasiyas showcase, but there's two things to share before we go. And so, number one, as many of you know, Iprograman Sinipuk. This is the annual Chamorro language immersion program, and some of you have been a part of it before. And so this is a wonderful, one-of-a-kind program, a chance to learn and be immersed around other learners for 2 weeks and to connect with cultural practitioners, cultural masters, cultural experts, all speaking and sharing in Chamorro. And so there have been 4 years of this program, and the 5th year will be in Guahan, June 29th to July 11th. And so if you are interested in joining this and learning more, save these dates, go to sinipuk.org and sign up to receive updates, because I'll be sharing more information as plans are made. But if you are interested then in taking your Chamorro to the next level, doing something about the isolation that some learners feel, especially being in the diaspora where there's not a lot of others around you who are learning as well or who can speak, Programan Sinipuk is a great way to do something about that, to put yourself in a space where everyone is learning Chamorro everyone is interested in learning Chamorro, and it also brings you home and connects you to a lot of the people who you'll read about, see videos about, you'll look at their blogs, and you will get to meet them and hear them speak Chamorro to you, learn from them. And so it is a fantastic program. And so if you might be interested in joining next year, save the date, June 29 to July 11th, 2 weeks. And so before we end, June Pangilinan, who is the founder of ePrograman Sinipok and one of the organizers for it, wants to share something. And she's also put information there in the chat about Programan Sinipok. Por favor, June.
Hafaday, Guahusi June Pangilinan, Situs Masi Siñot. I just put something in the chat, and there's Siñot does this free of charge and has for many, many years. And what's so interesting is at the end of every semester, he's so busy, as you all know. He says, I'm not really sure if I can do this again, but we'll try. And I had his number from the beginning. He really cannot help himself. Even though he works full time and he has so many jobs and he has 5 kids, he's so committed to our Chamorro language, as you all know. And so he shows up because this work is so meaningful to him. And so he does it for free. And so I put in the chat a link to a little fundraiser. If you feel inclined to give a little bit to Siñot, the link is in the chat. You may have also seen it on social media or in the various chats. So it's just a way to say Sidus Masi to Siñot. Thank you, Siñot, for everything you do. And thank you all for learning our language. We need you. We have such a beautiful language. We need all of you. There's room for everybody on this journey. So Sidus Masi Todo Samzu.
Sidus Masi Mali June and Sidus Masi Nuhamzu Todos. Estigi Ifenakpo, this is the end. And so for those of you who want to continue with the Chamorro classes, they will probably be back in about a month. And so, but it always just depends on if people are interested. And so I think there are a bunch of people who are interested. And so then that means then probably about a month from now, they'll start up again. But Hungen, Zahui Senanganya si June, si Zusmasi no Hamzu. I appreciate the thanks, but for me, I appreciate everyone who puts themselves out there to learn Chamorro, because I've spent a lot of time learning the language. I spent a lot of time teaching, and there's so many people today who say, oh, Chamorro language is important, but they don't do anything beyond that. So everyone who comes and spends an hour or 2 hours in the Zoom classes, or who is doing what they can to bring it to their children or to their grandchildren, or who is trying their hardest to write a poem in Chamorro for their school project, or who is doing whatever they can to bring Chamorro into their lives, hu agradece now. I appreciate that, and it makes me feel good about what I'm doing too. And so, hu agradece hamzu todos. Magov Pascua Noche Buena, nu hamzu todos. Enjoy the holidays. And adios estiki 2026, 2026. Sidus Masi. Woo! And Dispensa, sorry for all the internet issues, but I'll upload a cleaner version of this to YouTube and Facebook that people can watch. Adios. Esta.